She's a squirrel.
I got it on Dragon's Den once.
I get it from Up. No, Doug.
I've never seen it. That's one of the balloons on the chair. The old man, the dog, right?
The dog. His name is Doug. The dog is so cute.
I'm so funny. I'll download it.
I'll have to tell you the joke first, okay?
Okay, go.
He tells this joke, right? He's like, hey, I know a joke. A squirrel walks up to a tree and says, I forgot to store acorns for winter, and now I am dead. Ha! It's funny because the squirrel gets dead.
The poor squirrel!
It is so funny.
Oh my gosh! Okay, I'm downloading that movie tonight.
And the kids
I
like,
Hotel Pennsylvania too, now that I think about it.
I have to see that so bad.
I'm downloading that movie now. Oh,
Blah,
okay.
blah, blah. I can mimic the child perfectly. I haven't even seen the movie yet.
Okay, I really do want to see it. I keep saying it.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am joined today by a beautiful guest. This is the lovely Ms. Liz Anderson. She is a local YouTuber here in St. John's. You guys may have seen her from our ginormous Sephora haul and my Sephora opening weekend vlog. So I've decided I want to do a What's in My Makeup Bag YouTubers edition with lots of different YouTubers. So it's going to be exciting. So we're going to jump right in, and since Liz is our beautiful guest here today, she gets to haul out the first item.
Why, thank you. So, first I will show what I use to actually travel with makeup these days. The first one is my actual makeup bag, which is $10 from Forever 21. I got it last year and the year before that, but I'm pretty sure they sell lots like this still. It says Makeup Junkie on it, which is one of the hashtags I always use on Instagram because I have one. And then my brushes don't fit in this, so I have my brushes in a separate bag. This is from Wal-Mart. It's just from the Cosmetic Bag section in the makeup section. And then inside I just store all my brushes in these plastic brush guards, which you can get online. So the first thing I'm pulling out of my bag in no particular order is an eyeshadow palette. This is the one I normally travel with now. This is the Too Faced Natural Eyes just eyeshadow palette. I think it's around $40 from Sephora. You get a couple different really neutral, just easy shades you can create a bunch of different looks with. You can go deeper and smoky. You can just keep it light and natural for the daytime. I'd say it would be appropriate for work too, seeing as it's nice and neutral. And it's not super crazy expensive. I also find that the packaging is nice and sturdy, where it's a tin. And I find I've traveled like all the way out west with this, and it didn't smash or anything. So yeah, I really like that eyeshadow palette for travel.
And the first thing I have is a makeup brush set. This was a Christmas gift from Sam, and it's from Sephora.
Oh.
And I literally have all of the brushes that I would use in here, plus some cotton rounds in the middle. So it's the whole kit. The only extra brush I added was the E.L.F. contouring brush because I love this. This is amazing for $6. I totally recommend it. It's a holy grail.
Can you still get that brush here, where we don't have Target anymore?
You can get it online.
Oh.
Online, yeah. Alright, Target! With the first makeup product I have in here, I'm just going to grab the Too Faced pressed powder. This is the Primed and Poreless Primer. I love this for all my oily skin girls. Way more product and more bang for your buck. I'm hitting some serious pan in here.
Moving on to a drugstore product now. I'm currently using a drugstore primer. I got the idea to purchase this from Samantha Murphy. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. It's around $8 or $9 from the drugstore, and I find this works really well for combo oily skin because it's not really like a silicone-y feel primer. It's definitely more of that watery feel once it actually seeps into your skin, but it works just as well as the high-end stuff that I'm used to using. So yeah, I really like this primer.
Speaking of Stay Matte, I have the Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder here. I mean, this is the shade Natural. I just kind of get whatever I can find. This stuff is hard to find here.
Especially with the lighter shades.
Yeah.
Every time I go to get it, it's out of stock in like the lighter shades. I'm like, oh, I'm too little for that, so.
It's a good product though. I totally recommend that one. That is a holy grail. I do not have any high-end like setting powders at all. That is the only one I use.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, addicted.
Sticking with powders, this is the one I'm currently using. It is a baby size of the Mercier translucent powder. I've been using this for a couple of days now. I like it so far. The only downside is it's a little bit messy. So like you're constantly having to dip it upside down and like so you don't get too much powder on your brush. Like I find you gotta take off the lid, screw it back on, dip it upside down, but then you got a ton of product in the top part and like
it didn't come with the top of the baby one, does it?
It did, but I use it more for like under eyes and like I like to use my brush to set my face. So yes, but the powder inside is really good. So this one was around $27 I think, as opposed to $46 for the full size.
It's a good way to try it.
Yeah, so when I saw that I was like, yeah, I'm definitely take the trial size first, but I do like the product inside.
This is the Elizabeth and James Nirvana black and white perfumes. These are the roller balls. They're $30. The full-size roller ball of each perfume was $25, which I saw no point in buying if you could just get 2 baby sizes.
Yeah.
So I love these for travel. They're perfect to take anywhere. Really, it's 3 perfumes in one. You can wear them on their own or layer them together. It's like today. I love it.
Awesome. So when I travel, I normally take 2 baby like pump perfumes with me. Lately, I've been using the Coutour Lala from Juicy Couture. This one's a bit more floral with a hint of fruitiness to it. I mentioned it in a favorites last spring, I think. And I also have Daisy by Marc Jacobs in the Oh So Fresh scent, the pink one. So I usually carry these when I'm traveling because they don't tend to spill anywhere. They got a nice pump on them, so those are really convenient.
And this is the Tarte 12-Hour Amazonian Clay limited edition holiday palette. It's called Pin-Up Girl. My only complaint about this palette is they don't have any of the blushes on them. Oh, she's having a lusty moment. She's like, I want. This is great. It comes with a massive mirror, and the clips on the front of the palette are actually hair clips.
Nice.
Yeah, so wicked $50.
Beautiful packaging though.
It's gorgeous.
That's
Very
way
holiday.
nicer than this year's. Although I think I am going to get this year's anyway because I really want the blushes that are inside it. Because I'm pretty sure it's like almost the same colors or very similar color range. So.
They looked similar when I compared the 2 online, which is why I'm not going to.
Yeah.
Watch me have it by Christmas.
Yeah. Okay, I guess you got it after.
Fail.
Next up for me is a baby bottle, a lot of baby stuff, you can't tell, of the MAC Fix Plus solution. Is it a plus solution? I guess so. Because it's more than water. Yeah.
It's not water. It's not alcohol.
I listened in
It's a
chemistry.
solution. There's only 3 options in life: water, alcohol, and solution. Next.
But yeah, I really like using MAC Fix Plus. I use this with eyeshadow only lids because as you can tell, this eyeshadow is a lot more vibrant than it would be on its own. That is from the Too Faced palette I showed earlier, but thanks to Fix Plus, it shows up a lot better. So I use this on a daily basis regardless. But yeah, it's something I would definitely need to take with me on a trip because I don't think I'd be able to live without it.
Yay! This is the CoverGirl, the Super Sizer. This is beyond amazing. I generally layer my mascaras, but I don't need to with this one. The volume and the separation you get with this bad boy. I love it.
I love separation in mascara, so it's something I should definitely look into.
You haven't tried that?
But yeah.
It's on sale at Lawton's this week for $5 something.
Is it?
It is.
The mascara I've been using recently isn't my favorite mascara of all time, but I do like it. It's the Covergirl Lash Blast Volume in the orange tube. I don't buy the waterproof one because I find it too dark to get off. But this is in very black, and I find this is really good at making my eyelashes more noticeable because I have very blonde eyelashes. So when I look for a mascara, I look for something that's going to deepen the color with like nice deep black pigment, and I need something that separates. And I find that does this, and it just makes my lashes look a lot bigger. So yeah, it's pretty good, but I definitely prefer my L'Oreal Voluminous Butterfly.
My next product is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette. I'm hit and pan on one shadow. I love this bad boy. There's enough colors in here to do a perfectly neutral look or a Wicked Night Out kind of look. And it smells like chocolate, so there's no way you can possibly lose.
It does. Right, so the next thing I'm pulling out is an eyeshadow primer. When I travel, this is the one that I bring with me because it's the best. It's thebomb.com. This is this is the Nars, what is the name of this? Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. And this is definitely the best eyeshadow primer I've used to date. Especially really good for oily eyelids.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Girl, you need one.
I have the Too Faced Shadow Insurance right now.
Oh, okay.
And it's almost completely gone, but I really enjoy this one. And I just picked up the primer potion for Decay, so that's in
I
my...
haven't used that in years.
I love it.
So for bronzer and blush, I usually bring a duo. This is the only duo I own, but this is what I usually bring with me. This is the duo for Nars Orgasm Blush and Laguna Bronzer. So it's definitely my favorite one for contouring with. I have Laguna on today in my olive color. And Nars Orgasm is really good for the spring and summer, which is normally when I'm traveling anyway. So yeah, I really like this for travel. This is like sturdy packaging too. So
That actually looks gorgeous.
I'm never worried about it breaking.
That's gorgeous. That's actually stunning. It's breathtaking. Speaking of breathtaking, I have my favorite. This is my bronzing / highlighting palette I take with me now everywhere. This is the only thing I've used since I bought it actually. This is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. I'm really in love with this thing. It's perfect for everything. And it kind of doubles as eyeshadow as well if you are in a pinch. So
Yeah, because you can use like that one as a lid and that one as a
identical, and they're perfect.
This is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus. Definitely my favorite foundation to date. Today I'm wearing a different Makeup Forever foundation. I got a sample of a couple days ago, but this is definitely my favorite one. It looks like skin, it's comfortable to wear, it's high coverage, it blends perfectly, the shade matches my skin perfectly, it's just perfect.
The next thing I have is something that I'm almost out of, but I haven't backed up.
You
forgot that. Okay, we're sharing this because we both use this clearly. This is the Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray. Addicted, love, can't live without it.
Cannot live without my concealers. So under eye concealer is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. I wear the shade Fair. I really like this one. It's lightweight, it covers well, it doesn't crease under my eyes, as long as I set it with powder. So that's my favorite one for under my eyes. And then for redness around my nose and any kind of minor acne spots, I usually dim down the redness with Revlon Color Stay Concealer and Fair. I'm just a fair person.
Are we all?
Fair everything. But yeah, I really like this one just for like toning down redness and stuff. It's not like a miraculous concealer, but it gets the job done.
I have two concealers in here as well. This is Rimmel Match Perfection 2-in-1 Conceal and Highlight. I use this under my eyes and it's really nice and I like it. The lightest shade though is light, which is kind of dark, but yeah, we live with it. Then I have a very beat up Maybelline Fit Me, and this is in the shade 110, which is light as well, but this is great for any acne spots, so I like that a lot.
This is a baby one, again, from the Sephora checkout section. I mentioned this in our big Sephora haul. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Dim Light. Just the perfect natural everyday highlight, and I love it. Even though I have pretty oily skin most of the year, I still like wearing this on my cheekbones because it's not like I'm putting glitter on my face. Like the Becca ones are really shimmery and I'm kind of afraid to try them because of that. I know they're beautiful, but like I'm afraid I'm gonna look like a disco ball, so that's the only reason I haven't bought them.
The next thing I have in here is skincare. I have my blemish control stuff from Clean & Clear. This is just a salicylic acid. And then I have the Nivea Sensitive Day Care Lotion, which I'm just finishing up right now.
These I normally keep in my bag as well. They're for when I do my hair, so I always have an extra hair elastic. Can't go wrong. And I also bring these like salon hair clips for clipping my hair up out of my face when I'm doing my makeup.
Nothing worse than foundation in your hair. I have foundation in here right now. This is the current one that I've been obsessed with. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless for normal to oily skin. This is the shade 112 and it's really good. It looks really good.
So the first thing I carry is this little lash comb from Bisou. I think I got this at Nars. It's just like a little wire comb used to comb out your lashes, but I actually use it to comb out my brow hairs and make sure they're all in the same direction. And then we have the Anastasia Brow Wiz in soft brown. This is what I've been using since July 24th when we bought it at like 9 a.m. No, 10 a.m. 10 a.m.
After sitting on the floor for 2 hours.
Yep,
in
that's
the
right.
mall.
Anyway, this stuff is amazing. It's definitely one of those products that like if you're gonna go into Sephora and buy something expensive, you definitely need this in your life.
This is the Urban Decay Brow Box. I've like, it's pretty much gone.
It's not hard to tell which one is your shade.
Exactly. This is nice just for like the front of your brows, just to mix it in, just kind of not make it as harsh. But I do love this. And then I go over top of it with the Hard Candy Brows Now brow gel. So this is great for like $5, and it comes with the eyeliner on the other end.
This is the NYC eyeliner liquid in 888 Pearlized Black. Now, I thought I was buying just the regular black one, but apparently this is the sparkly one.
It's the pearlized one.
But for, what is it, $1.99 or $2.99?
I think it's $1.99.
I think it's $1.99. But for $2, you get really good value for your money. Like, I wore this out the other night, like to a friend's birthday party with like, you know, drinking and all that stuff. I came home, I didn't wash off my makeup. It was still intact the next morning. And I was like lying face down in my pillow the whole night, so.
You know an eyeliner is good when. This is the EyeSlipsFace.com liquid eyeliner. This is really good. The brush is very easy to control, and I love it.
Next thing I'm taking out of my makeup bag is a clear lip liner because I tend to travel with both a brighter, darker lip and a neutral lip, so I always have something for day and night. So I normally bring this lip liner with me.
Yeah, we share
my own. This is the Body Shop Lip Line Fixer. This is just clear, so we can go with any shade, and it works pretty well. I like it.
This is the travel size Too Faced Melted Berry. I got this and 3 others in a holiday kit last year for $20. It was great.
Yes, I remember you showing that.
Epic. Love them. And I have a new matte lipstick here because I have officially run out of this shade, so I have my backup. This is Lovelorn.
It's gorgeous in person. I really want it now.
Perfect for the office. I've raved about this so much. You guys never want to hear it again, I'm sure. But that's it for me. My makeup bag.
Alright, and my last item is also a lipstick. Not intentional. But I find for traveling this would be so convenient, and because you can get these in so many shade combinations now, they're awesome. This is the Bite Beauty Mix and Mingle Lip Duos. They're about $17 Canadian in Sephora. Get them around the checkout area. And these are great because you get 2 miniature lipsticks all in one tube. It's so pretty. So one of these is called Fig and the other one's called Date. I'm not sure which is which because I think I switched up the caps at one point. Yeah, that goes on that. But yeah, these are like fairly inexpensive. You get to try 2 different lip colors. You can also get them in much brighter colors like tangerine and is it hot pink one called?
I don't know. I can see it though because I looked at the display yesterday.
These are really convenient for travel and you can get them in a bunch of different colors, so it suits any taste.
That's it for us. I want to thank Liz for hanging out with me today.
Thank you for having me.
Yay! I'm really glad you came over. I really am. Don't forget to subscribe to her channel, and I will link all of her social down below as well. What is it? Twitter. You're on Twitter, Instagram,
And Facebook.
And Facebook. Okay, I will link it all down below. Go click on all of the things and follow and like, and don't forget to subscribe. So until next time, guys. Bye! This video for like a hot minute, and I'm super sorry I haven't gotten around to doing it until now. But I've had some serious